Hey, I'm Rabbi Jeremy, and I'm going to show you step by step how to put on your tefillin. Now, in a different video, I've showed you how to wear and put on your talit, which you can check out. It's linked below. And I'm going to go slowly, step by step, as best as I can, and put on my tefillin. Now, my tefillin comes in a small bag just like this, and inside are the two tefillin. One for the arm, which looks like this. It says Tefillin shel yad. I don't know if that's blurry or not. And the other one says Tefillin shel rosh, of the head. And you can see that they come in these boxes, and they're wrapped. I wrap them around those boxes with the straps. The straps are different, so they're not. You can't switch them. They're differently shaped. So I'm going to unwrap my tefillin now. I'm just peeling off the leather so that it can come off. That is just in. It's just sitting here on the table. And I'm opening the box, which you can find here. It has a little security, a safety extra box there. Mine has a little open space here at the bottom. And you can see the box looks like this. It has a strap going through it with a knot here and space to put your arm. The box is smooth and the boxes are black. And you can see that they're stitched together at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. And the way we do this step by step is we begin by putting our arm through the hole. Now I'm right-handed, so I'm going to put them on my left, and the knots are set up to put them on my left. They're right-handed as it were. If you're left-handed, you will want to get the knots swapped so that they're on the other side. You put it in strap first, and then I use my arm to tighten it. And at this point is when I say the blessing, and it goes like this: Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehaniach tefillin. Praise are you, God, Master of the universe, who commands us in holiness to fulfill the mitzvah of placing tefillin. The custom that I learned was to wrap towards you, so that's the way I'm going to do it. Some people will wrap directly onto the boxes to hold them down, or just on the arm, which is what I'm going to do. You have to be careful not to wrap too tightly so that you don't hurt yourself, but just tight enough so you don't hurt yourself, but also that they don't move. So you wrap 7 times between the elbow and the wrist, and I like to space them out, and it's customary not to count them, even though you're sort of counting them. So I'll do it in 2 ways. One is I'll do days of the week. So here I'm at 5, and I can count the days. And then often what I'll do is I'll cover 3. It's like, if I have 4 left, which I can think of without counting, I've got to the 7. And then all I do is wrap around my hand. Now we're going to do the Tefillin shel rosh of your head. And mine is still here in the box, which I'm going to peel out. And you can see this one has a space for your head and knots that go here at the nape of your neck. There's a special knot which can be loosened as necessary so that that will fit you correctly. Just pop open the box. This one has shin on the side. This side has 4. This side has 3 for the shin. Let's see if I can show you here. And this one has 4 separate containers with lines. Each of them has scrolls on them with different Jewish texts on them, biblical texts on them. And this one goes here. So we will recite the blessing as well and put it on. So I like to put mine on first. Back of the knot goes to the back of the head. And the front goes right at your hairline. So the bottom of the box should be at your hairline. So if they hang too low, that's no good. If they're too high, that's no good. The goal is so that the bottom of the box is right at your hairline. I like to tuck my hair in. And we recite the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvat tefillin. Praised are you, God, Master of the universe, who commands us with holiness and the mitzvot to put on the tefillin. That leaves us with the hand. Now, some folks take off all their jewelry and watches and stuff like that. If I wear a watch, I take it off, but I keep my ring on, my wedding ring on. And there are lots and lots and lots of different customs for the hand. So, you find a custom that's either your family custom or a custom of your community. There's a lot of right ways to do it, as it were. But I'm going to show you the way I do it and the way I learned. So I'm going to come close so you can see. So the goal is we're going to create 3 letters. We're going to start with the smallest letter, get to the middle letter, and the biggest letter here. Follow along. I promise it'll make sense. So here, right, coming from the 7 that we have here and this, just as a placeholder, we take the middle finger, right? So I've gone from the bottom, wrapping towards me. I do 1 between my 2 knuckles here, and then I crisscross on the middle finger. Can you see that? It looks like this on the back, on the inside. And then I do the ring finger and the middle finger. This makes our little yud. This makes our daled. And then we're going to make the shin. And it doesn't need to be perfect, but here's the 3, the shin, and it meets down at the bottom. And then I wrap it until I can't anymore, and then I tuck it under here. Now, if you are starting to lose blood flow, go back, do it again, loosen it so you don't hurt yourself. Having it tight so that it doesn't move around is good. Having it so tight that you're losing, your fingers starting to turn purple, not great. At this point, we have completed our tefillin wrapping process. Now, around the hand, there is a custom of reciting a number of different sources that are in your siddur, if you have a siddur in front of you, that have to do with betrothal. Varistichli is these 3 lines that each of them are using the imagery of betrothal to imagine we're being betrothed to God, that we're in this intimate relationship. And it's common to recite those 3 lines while you are putting on the fingers, while you're putting on the hand. That's certainly something that I like to do as well. And the line goes like this. Varistichli leolam. Varistichli betzedek ubimishpat uvechesed v'rachamim. Varistichli be'emunah ve'yadat et Adonai. Which translates like this. And I will betroth to you to me forever. So we're talking to God. And I will betroth you to me in righteousness, in justice, in kindness, and in mercy. And I will betroth you to me in faithfulness, and you shall know God. I think this is a powerful ritual in general. And I think the imagery that we are wrapping ourselves, just like with the talit, in something physical can be really powerful. Now that we've put on our tefillin, step by step, we put it arm, head, hand. If we're done, we're going to take it off now. And we're going to do it in the exact opposite order. So we unwrap it from our hand. You can see your talit might be falling off, and that's okay. That's par for the course. So now that we've unwrapped our hand, I'll wrap a few just so that it won't fall apart. I'll use my hand to hold it. And now it's time to put it back in the boxes. So I take my tefillah shel rosh, take it off my head. And it's common, at least for me, the custom is to give it a kiss. Again, representing that intimacy. Right before I wrap it. Some people will kiss it when they put it on. Also good. And here, there are different tricks. Everybody will sort of navigate it their own, but I'll show you the way that I do it. I take the knot and I put it in the middle. And then the straps tend to fold, at least mine since they've been folded this way right back and forth like this. Let's see if you can see it. Right back and forth like this. Then while pinching it, I will take one strap and wrap it along one side. And then I will take the other strap, and I will wrap it the other way so it holds the straps together. And there you can see it's nice and wrapped up, and I put it back in my bag for tomorrow. And now we're going to do the arm and the hand. You can see I've got the lines from the tefillin on my arm. So here we're going to wrap it. Going to give it a kiss. Now it's closed. And here, just like the same way, we're going to wrap it. I like to crisscross a little bit, so I'll wrap a few times along one side, and then I'll turn the corner, and I'll wrap it a few ways the other way. That way, it won't come unraveled accidentally. You'll have to be careful, as it might knot up along with your recite. So you want to be careful there. And I just wrap it different ways so it won't fall apart. Everybody has their own way of doing it. No wrong ways, no right ways. Just do what feels right to you so that it holds together. And here's that. All done. Put it back in the bag. And that is how you wrap tefillin.